I guess so. Yep. I'm just going to hold it.
Okay.
You're live. And I'm just holding it. I can sit down here. Okay. Do you want to go over?
Are we on?
Yeah, yeah.
We're live?
Yep.
Let me read the article.
Okay, do you want to back up so we... Okay, well, maybe I'll just move over here. All right.
Want me back up?
Yeah, I like it. But why don't you put the golf cart over here so it's prettier?
Put the golf cart over there?
Yeah. Just getting organized here. We've been...
Where is the background?
Yeah, so turn the golf cart around and park it backwards there.
Get out of the way, because you're on the background. You want the right background.
She just never stops.
How about this?
Keep going.
Reverse it. Yeah.
Like that?
I was thinking you'd back it in there.
What?
Turn it around and back it in.
Back it.
The entertainment for this evening would be to watch my mother try to back the golf cart in without hitting something. Excuse me. So far, so good. Here's a 3-point turn. All right, now I'm backing in. And over the cliff she goes.
You're right off the cliff.
Exactly.
Don't go too far.
Okay, keep going.
Don't you think it's funny?
How did your mother die?
Janine told her to back the golf cart up. All right, that's perfect. That's perfect.
That's good?
Now you're gonna read your poem or your thing.
It's not a poem.
Look what Nick gave her that we got at
What?
Costco yesterday.
Oh, this thing.
You want to demonstrate what its use?
Yes. This is used for sleeping on the... I love it.
You remember they used to sell
I love
something
it.
like that on the Sky Mall? You could put on your, like, you know, on your little...
Now.
Oh yes, for like $50 in the Sky Mall. Okay.
And then we have another problem here.
Only one. Jesus.
But it does, I can read with one lens.
Oh boy.
I just have one lens. Okay? Friday morning, 10:30. The staff of residents of Riverbend on Run A in Ipswich began to roll and walk their residents outside to a patio area for a surprise. At about 10:45, a red car came in, the door opened, and out spilled 4 Great Danes and a Jack Russell. They immediately made a beeline for the group of people sitting in chairs. They knew the routine. They've done this 1,000 times before. Someone has the pan with the cookies. You want me to read the whole thing or quit?
Do people? I guess keep reading. I'm noticing the glasses. Not only this doesn't work here, but you have no arm here.
Well, we don't have a lens here either.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, this is a problem.
Well,
Nothing
one of the
here,
problems.
and we're gonna get your eyebrows done. You gotta trim up the eyebrows.
Stick it that way a little
Yeah.
bit.
Okay. So go on.
Where was that? Pan with the cookies. Sure enough, one of Goldy's farm staff handed a small frying pan to a seated resident and dropped a cookie, making a distinct noise. This alerted, where am I? This alerted the 4 Great Danes and the Jack Russell. The staff then called each dog by name for them to come and take turns getting a cookie. After about a half hour of this, the residents feeding the cookies to the dogs, they were put off to the side, and Act 2 of this dog and pony show began. This was Harley and her month-old baby donkey, Angus. With Mom on a
4
lead
months
and
old.
her baby following, she also made the rounds of the 40 or 50 seated residents while munching happily away on apple and alfalfa cookies, which had taken the place of the dog yummies in the frying pan. This routine of Goldy's farm goes through 3 or 4 times a week. When we travel, oh wait a minute. This is is the routine Goldy's Farm goes through 3 or 4 times a week when we travel to places that are basically daycare centers for both adults and children. Our personal goal is to see about 100 people a week,
Which we do.
which we do. It's been close to 200 lately.
Yeah, we saw close to I don't
A
know
whole bunch.
today.
People are getting to know about us, and then they gather.
Yes, we had a small gathering
They
this morning.
gather. Anyway,
Keep going.
we do not charge, but rely on
she
the
is.
general public to keep us in our cookies.
Looking fine today, there, my girl. Sorry, keep going.
Visitors at the farm can come and have their lunch. It is a bring BYO. Well, Goldy's Farm does whatever Goldy's Farm was going to do that day anyway. Most of the time, we see over 200 people a week, etc. Except right now, we seem to be having a COVID urge, so we are having to deal with cancellations. Our mobile team, mostly volunteers, can visit residential and daycare centers throughout Essex and Middlesex counties. So far, in 2024, we've seen over 5,000 people.
Thanks to Clouds Count.
Huh?
Thanks to Clouds Count.
Yeah. It has been said, mostly by me, that if you treat a donkey like a dog, it will behave like a dog.
Looking like a pirate.
Depending on the dog. Wait a minute.
Okay, I'll get closer.
It behaves like a dog. By one lens here. But it can be both good and bad. At Goldy's Farm, we have both. Of course, we are always looking for volunteers to repurpose some of the wild rescued donkeys into reliable, pleasant lawn ornaments
And running partners.
and get them ready for a donkey fest this fall. Booking groups to the farm can be done by emailing Goldy's Farm is way out in the corner of Ipswich, that is next to Hood Pond and Route 97. It's a different place. How about that?
Perfect.
Okay, I can now take my glasses off.
Yep.
My glass off.
Yes, and I need to answer Carla. That was we did a switch to that barn camera from 720 to 440. If that's impact, because it wasn't loading on phones well, and that was a change so that it would load on phones. If it's really bothering you, I can change it back to 1400. It's a camera question.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was on someone reached out and said that it wasn't loading on their phone, so I changed it to 7. I changed the high definition to lower, so it would load on phones.
Oh.
But I've only had one person complain about that,
I
so
almost understand that.
yeah,
That's a wrong.
You shouldn't do that.
we shouldn't do that. Here's our expert.
Because it's up to them to say, like, it makes available whatever definition you want, yeah? And then the person selects on their
Phone.
If they're getting poor connection, they should just say, right, I'll go down to 720 or I'll go down to...
Oh, because they should change it, because I changed it on the
They should change it, 'cause then
okay.
everybody has to put up with... And it'll all depend on how good your internet connection is. And ours. Sometimes ours isn't great, so...
This is for Roger Reed. Okay, so that's the explanation on that. I'll change that. There's Wanda. And so...
The bottom line is we
Here's
don't
your
really
pillow.
know what we're doing.
What? Your
Right.
pillow.
On a lot of... Yes,
Pillow.
yes. Do you want to talk about the job today?
What did I do today?
We went to Woburn.
Oh, yes, we went to Woburn. Yes, that we had dogs and donkeys, which we don't usually have together. But they did okay.
Yep. What dogs do we have?
We had Malarkey, and we had... I keep trying to call her Judy. That's terrible.
I don't think that's an insult to Judy. I mean, it's a very nice dog.
Very nice
Very pretty dog.
Well, I'm always used to say, Judy, Judy, and it's wrong. Her name is Penny.
Penny, yeah.
And she was very good.
Yep. Well, you went in before I did, so I don't...
Yes, I went in, and I got to talk to the people. These people were coherent.
Yeah, the door, that's an open, the doors are open. They can come and go. It's a senior assisted living.
Okay.
So there are a lot of the people that come down are,
wander down.
They wander down on their own.
Right.
And so it's a good group of people. I like that group.
And therefore, for you to get in the store, get in the room, you had to walk by some children's daycare centers.
Yeah, there's a daycare center that's part of that. We unloaded right next to the playground. I hope I'm not talking too loud. We unloaded next to the playground, and there were 20 kids in the playground, so Angus had to meet all of them. And then we went we walked down the hallway to go visit, to go into the senior center, and that was only a small subset they do sections of children out to the playground. So they're like, oh, can we see the donkey? And I said, well, we'll do one on the way back. So on the way back, they opened the door. Now, the first time there was 3 children they let them out of it was a penned-in. They let them out of a penned-in playground. They let 3 out at a time so it didn't overwhelm Angus. We did 3 at a time, and there was probably 20. In the hallway, a narrow hallway, they opened the door, and a flood of, I would say, 40 small, very excited children flooded the hallway. And Angus is good, but, that's a lot. That's a lot of kids, little fingers.
Not knowing what was going on.
And added Larky.
Made a beeline for you.
To add to and then there was this one senior that was coming in with a stroller who was the most excited of all the children. And he was just like kicking kids to the side, comes right up with his stroller next to Angus and wants his picture. And there's like children climbing underneath him all around him to get to Angus. It was, if I don't get COVID over that one, I don't know. And Angus was so good. I think he was just like dazzled.
Donkey will stand
he was just standing there like, okay, whatever. And there's so many kids. So we were there just to get through the hallway and out to the car was an extra 45 minutes. So every kid got to meet Angus. And he just stood there getting patted and scratched and not kicking or doing it.
We also made sure that he was being fed the cookies, which were familiar to him.
Yeah.
So even though this chaos was going on around him,
he was getting a cookie.
Kept coming. So he said, okay, I'll hang in there.
Yep, and he hung in there. It was fantastic. So they were an unscheduled group, but it was good. They really made everybody's day. And then even when we're leaving to walk out to the trailer, off the sidewalk comes another 3 carriages with, they were triplet carriages, but each triplet had 2. So there were 6 small children on like baby types on each one of the strollers. So we had to meet all of those children. It's a lot. So I would say 60 kids. 60 kids today.
That's 60 kids, and there were 20 adults that we went to see.
Yeah. I know. It was like a flood of children. A flood of children.
And children are not neat and tidy things.
These were good kids. They were very well behaved. They weren't fighting. The only person that was really difficult was the old guy with the stroller on his stroller thing that came right into the middle of everything, pushing kids out of the way.
Yeah, do you know that wives aren't neat and tidy things either?
Tell us your joke. Tell us your joke, Nick. Nick told a good joke today. No, tell us. I thought it was good. Okay, all right. So I just bought a pair of corduroy pants today.
Really? That's
yeah.
Amazing. Have you heard about the new corduroy pillow that came out?
No, I have not.
I cannot believe you haven't heard of it, because the headlines have been everywhere.
You wonder what happens.
Terrible. You wonder what happens around here on a day in, day out basis. Yep.
There's something in the air.
Yeah, yeah. So we got a group coming for a donkey run tonight. And Elizabeth and I have been cleaning out the chicken pen.
I don't understand the chicken.
We're just getting rid of the rocks, the tree that fell down and all that extra tree, just cleaning it up a little bit. Because it just happens to be where the chickens are now. It's not going to be a chicken pen. It's going to be Elizabeth's dog run. But there's a tree that came down, and there's rocks everywhere. The chickens...
I have not technically been up there, because I can't...
Okay.
Get the golf cart up
And that noise was the goats. Yeah, so that's one of the projects, is moving the chickens to another location. They have done a fabulous job, way better than goats, cleaning that area.
Yeah.
It's remarkable.
They'll eat everything green.
Yeah, all the goats should be fired. Because what the goats have done, this is what the goats do. Those were Elizabeth's flowers. They were like that, and now they're like this. They have eaten all of Elizabeth's flowers.
They are very bad goats.
Very bad goats. The chickens wouldn't have done that.
See my beautiful trees.
Yeah, they got your trees too. Yeah, yeah.
And Janine, do you know that the Donkey Derby Day that we've got up there is a Sunday?
It's a Sunday. I want it to be a Sunday.
You want it to be a Sunday?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Because I'm hoping that if people want to come, I got Amber and Brad coming to do a Friday night party.
But they're just flying in, aren't they? They're not bringing donkeys.
No, they're just flying in.
So Fox is
They're
bringing here.
Yeah, they're going to do a clinic on Friday night at Meredith, and we're going to... Oh, no, we can do it here at Donkey Cafe. We'll have food. He'll do a little demonstration on a wild donkey to see if he can get it running for us.
Yeah.
It'll be a little bit of a party. Saturday is, a day where people can go and hang around the farm or go and see the Myopia Hunt is a Saturday. And then Sunday's the race
Yes.
on Cross Street in Topsfield. We're going to go through Meredith Farm and some conservation land. Got a whole plan. So that's going to be great.
Is that race on Cross Street?
The start and the finish is going to be on Cross Street, but it's going to go through Meredith and then all the way down back on Rowley Bridge Road, and then down Rowley Bridge to the conservation, do a loop there and come back.
I'm wondering if one of your entertaining things could be just all the way on Cross Road, where people could watch it all thing.
Yeah, the Cross Street, you can see a lot of it, but we also are going to have inside of Meredith Farm viewing stations where you can see as the farm goes along. We have 9 goats that we can offer for people that want to do the barnyard race with a goat. We got 9 goats to offer. We have a mile, 2 miles, and a 5-mile loop. That's the plan so far. The Donkey Fest is on
20th.
the 20th of October. And if it rains, we'll all just get wet.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah. It's a tornado, we'll all just be in Donkey Cafe.
Sorry?
I didn't open any mail. Did I have mail?
Yes.
Yeah, we're not going to go through your bills today, though. Do you have any good mail, or we just have...
I've only got... We're back to 1 lens and 1 earpiece.
Oh, here's one for Goldy's Farm.
Okay. And that's from somebody, Bonnie. Danvers.
In Danvers, Massachusetts. Bonnie.
Yeah.
Let's see. Maybe she'll come to the Derby.
A lot of volunteers.
Yep. And for the Derby, we will have housing available for somebody in the cabin.
What?
For somebody in the cabin.
Somebody's in the cabin?
No, we'll have not the cabin, the camper. The camper.
I'm not up to speed on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, you need that address because I think it's new.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Look at that. Carlene, I was off last week when you visited the Northeast Ark. Usually give a donation, but I was off that day. Please use the donation where it's needed. Thank you for all your hard work.
What's that?
Bonnie.
That's that same woman. Nice.
That is nice.
Yep. She always gives us a little something when we...
She gives us more than a little.
Yeah, she's quite generous, which is really nice.
Not $1 bills.
So the other thing that we want to talk about, too, is what's today? Today's the 20th? I don't even know. 21st. The wall this month, the wall, the Honey Penny board.
Oh, Henny Penny board.
So I'm going to share on Facebook the link to where the cow guy, it's Snow Valley Cows. He's got our baby cow, and he also has two more cows that are in the process of having babies. So we right now have reserved the cow that we've all seen, the chestnut looking cow, the red looking cow. And it's a girl cow. We need to name that cow. And so I'm going to share the page, and I think it would be fun to see all the babies from the other cows too. I did originally, my vision was to have a black and white cow to match Elvis, but I think that the chestnut one. Oh, what baby cow? Yes, we have reserved a baby cow to be part of a girl baby cow, so we can, the poop problem that we have it's actually a pee problem with Elvis. Yeah. Because Elvis, you can stand there and be looking at Elvis and he's peeing. You have no, yes, and that's the same problem we have with the goats. But if you get a girl cow, there's a little setup and there's a little time where you can get in there with a bucket and catch it. So, and Maybelline is.
I told you about the horse in my LL Bean jacket.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. We're not going to have that's why the girl, I've learned from taking Flower out, the girl donkeys and horses are easier if there's a pee accident. So we got a girl. She was just born about 2 weeks ago, and she's going to be handled. We're going to train her so that she could actually go inside to nursing homes. Yeah. Maybelline is not going to make the cut, unfortunately. Is it Maybelline? Yeah, Maybelline, because she's just really unhandled. So she can, and we've tried with her. She'll eat out of your hand, but she's never going to be a girl that.
It's those horns.
And it's the horns, and yeah. So we're going to cut her.
She herself is actually not comfortable.
Yeah, she just doesn't like people.
She's never settled, and she's actually, Elvis is so protective of her.
Yeah, it throws everything.
Integrating with the rest of the herd in the way that he normally does, and she needs to. I think she needs to go. Well, we think she needs to go into a herd with other cows.
Yeah.
Because
she's uncomfortable.
Not a comfortable experience for
yeah.
her.
And I've been talking to the guy that's giving us, or that we're swapping. Yes, we're swapping, so she can go down and be with the herd in Maryland and be a brood cow. She's going to have babies, but she's an older cow, and she's just a nervous Nilly here. She doesn't quite fit in. So, and I don't want anything. I want people to be able to walk into the paddocks, and she does. She has charged me before with her horns down, so we can't have that.
She stays away from you.
She does stay, but if you corner her, she will put her head down and come at you. Yes. Don't do that, and people know that. But
and in the meantime, she may flick a fly on her back.
Yeah.
Those horns come in a great.
Yeah. So I think that Elvis knows not to do that with his horns because he was raised not to do it with his horns. So we're just trying to make everything safe that's going to stay here on Goldy's farm, so that we can have people integrating.
I'm one of them.
Right. Shit. Yeah, everything needs to be
And she's a mini
pleasant.
Zebu.
She's a mini zebu, and so I think that's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah. It would be nice if you got them driving. You'd have
Gosh, why does she always have to up the bar?
a yoke of oxen type thing.
Why can't we just enjoy them?
An oxen. This is a very special cow.
Why can't we get them?
She's hiding behind the tree.
She that on purpose. Yeah, she's making faces too. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just go get one of those oxen things, and I'll start driving them.
Yeah.
I'll put that on my list.
Let's do the chicken run first.
We're gonna finish the chicken run first. So, any questions for anybody?
No, because we've kind of been picking them up as we go along, but there is a package
Is she
over
buttering
there.
over there? I can't hear her.
Yeah, there's a package.
Bring a package over. Hold on a second. It's from Susan. Oh my gosh, it's heavier than I thought. Oh. Here you go. Oh. There you are.
Okay.
I brought all your tools out.
Poor Elvis and poor Maybelline. Elvis is going to go down and with us when we pick up the baby, and he's going to meet his new friend right away. So we're doing the transition the best we can.
And the other thing is, this is his third partner.
Yeah, and this will be his final one because,
Start calling J-Lo.
yeah, I wanted to rescue a cow, and we've learned that that's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. In order for a cow to be fully safe like Elvis, they need to be started very young.
And he was super at that 4th of July.
Unbelievable. And he's good with his horns.
Yeah. Thank you, Susan.
Yes, we do need more of those because that's good because we are the
Frying pans.
bottle that you had today is almost empty.
Oh, frying pan fodder.
So that can go right into the truck.
That's very nice of that woman.
That's very nice. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Very nice.
Yes. And that's very
The
nice.
question
Betty
is, does this go back-
Betty needs to get to Goldy. So we got to get her. You're definitely. We're going to drag you up for the Donkey Fest.
What are we doing?
Betty needs to come up for Donkey Fest. And anybody else in Massachusetts or anywhere in the local area.
Oh, okay.
It will be a fun event.
That's Michael, somebody.
That's Carly and Mike. Do you remember him?
Oh, sorry. It was Susan who sent the dog treats.
What?
Susan.
Susan?
Susan.
Susan sent the dog
Yes, she
treat.
very often sends those dog treats. Is that
Okay.
your phone or my
It
phone?
is my
Let's
phone.
go for this insurance thing.
So what's happening tomorrow? It's Thursday.
We have a 9 o'clock job tomorrow.
Who did that?
Judy, I think, did that, and then she ran away.
I can't hear a thing.
We have a 9 o'clock job tomorrow. Where is it? At Mildly. What day is it tomorrow? Wednesday?
It's a new one, too.
Is it Wednesday tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Oh,
'Cause
I'm
today's-
not having a very good time over here with my belongings.
oh.
What is that?
It's on the calendar. I can't
Well,
remember.
I don't have any glasses either. What does that say? Anything interesting?
Oh, we've just to finish off the damage statement.
That doesn't say, you know.
That's fine. We will do that.
All right. Is that, well, we're not going through regular mail
Yeah,
because it's
that's
boring
fine.
for everybody else.
I am. That's all I got.
Yep. Well, you're just doing that on your own time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, so tomorrow's job, I can't remember, but it is at 9 a.m. And we are bringing Elvis, dogs, same
Are you talking about Harley?
Harley. You're right. Elvis. We're bringing Harley, baby. I'm trying to get them out every day this week, so they're good to go.
So they can go and be in the rest for 2 weeks in Janine's.
Yes, because they will not be going when I'm gone.
This I have a feeling is a check.
Have you checked Flower? Because Flower should be cut. She's looking more and more pregnant every day.
Yeah, but she's not back up.
I'll go down and check her tonight.
Okay.
I'm still trying to open this one.
Is it one of those funny?
It is one of those funny things.
Okay. Yeah, it's not. It's a advert.
It says,
It's
there's
cool.
things here where it says call me instead of a money.
Okay.
It's Colonial Gardens tomorrow.
Colonial Gardens. I've not been there
I
before.
think that's by the ice cream stand by the airport at the end of the runway. Right on 128.
Oh, we've driven by. I've never
there?
been. Yeah, I've never been there.
Not Logan.
Yeah,
I was like, how are we going to get to Logan? I
No,
was like,
not
hang
that.
on a minute.
yeah.
There's a junk.
Yeah.
We haven't been there in a long time.
We haven't been there. We've been there though.
Okay.
I
Yes.
have.
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem there is you got stairs. You got a floor, something. I've forgotten what.
Okay.
I remember being upstairs.
All right.
That woman has to be thanked big time.
Okay.
That's a very nice donation. She's
Okay.
very nice to give us.
So this will be Elvis's first elevator ride tomorrow.
No, it won't. It's Angus. Now
Angus.
you're confusing me with names. I'm like, hang on a minute. I know that's not like that.
Yeah, Elvis has never been in an elevator. He'd probably pee in it if he did.
Not only that, there'd only be one person in there so they can dodge the horns. Can you imagine going, oh, oh?
Yeah, so,
We could get into real trouble.
right. So, Yeah, so it will be Angus tomorrow.
Yes.
And Angus and Harley, because I just don't like Angus to eat all of the cookies all by himself.
Here.
Harley is just so food oriented too.
Yes.
So
He's very good though, because we had him in Home Depot and he didn't beg for cookies at all.
no, he likes attention.
He loves attention.
Because after he eats his cookie, he talks to the person for a minute.
He's very good. I like him.
So
I love Harley though. Because what's not to love?
people keep asking me if Harley's pregnant, and I say no, she's just fat.
People
We love
say
her.
that for years, though. And,
Yeah.
And the vet said it's her muscles will never come back because they'd overexpanded. A bit like you.
Okay. Linda's saying that's in Colonial Gardens in Beverly. Okay, then there's an ice cream place right around there.
Oh, Mary Thorpe. No, that's Friday.
That's not Millie's Farm.
Yeah, no, but there's a
It's
there's
Cherry Hill.
there's a Cherry Hill ice cream. Yeah, so that'll be good.
Not really.
Yes. Oh, Elizabeth is still on her strange diet. No lactose.
No food that I like. That's what kind of diet that is.
That sounds wicked fun. All right, so did we answer all our questions from everybody?
So,
Is that enough for one day?
yes, because we have got like shizzle to do.
Yeah, we're going to go back and continue cleaning out the
The bugs are coming out.
the chicken
My
run.
ankles.
It's amazing.
And then we're going, if you guys want to watch on the camera, what time are they coming for the donkeys?
Oh, 6.
At 6 o'clock. Pretty soon they're going to be,
Yes.
we'll be running right through here.
Yes. At speed.
That'll ought to be good. We'll be, if you want to watch on the yard camera, you'll see us
Yeah.
sprinting along.
We should actually really be starting to think about where else we want to put a camera.
Yes, we do need that.
Because
We're ready to start doing
yeah, I think
stuff
so,
like that.
Because there's actually quite a lot going on and beginning to
Yeah,
come out as
Yeah.
a sort of space that we could use cameras.
yeah.
Especially,
All right.
People need to-
especially if you're going down there, we'll get one pointed in your laundry building.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to take into consideration that Carlene needs one place in the driveway.
Oh, right. Okay.
That end.
Yeah, you go down the. Okay.
No,
All
I
right.
think we'll just put a disclaimer out and it'll be fine.
Oh,
And I have said to Nick about the thermometer in the tree.
Wait, what is he doing with it?
He was going to put it back up. One of the squirrels knocked it off. I actually was going to do it the other day, but that blinking goat that boxes with you was sitting at the bottom of the tree.
Going.
And you know what she'll do with the ladder.
Yeah.
I was like, yes. I know which side my bread buttered on and
Yeah,
not to take
yeah.
chances like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll put the thermometer back up.
Yeah.
Because now that it's about to get interesting, because it's going to start to get cold. It's already getting cold.
Beautiful today.
Freezing cold today. I'm wearing long sleeve.
Oh, it's lovely
Yeah.
weather.
And she has a nice new shirt on today.
No,
no,
look.
sure.
I
Show
got her
the
at
inside.
Costco. It's
Look,
fuzzy.
fuzzy inside.
Fleecy.
Fuzzy, yeah. Awesome.
I'm not going to take it off until next
So,
spring.
you missed spring this year.
I did.
Yeah, she
We'll have
leapt
to
to
take
it.
off to wash it though.
Why?
That's a long time.
It's dark colored. It'll last for a long time.
Oh boy, I'll get her a second one.
We have to worry about Janine getting a little more heat in there.
No, I'm not going to stay
Well,
here
she's
much
gone
longer.
Back to her other house.
Yeah. When it gets cold, I'm out of here, guys.
Yeah,
There is a heater in there. You could stay. I could stay in there.
yeah.
I could stay, and I will go back and forth. I will go back and forth.
There is heat in there?
Well, there's a heater that will heat the whole thing. But yeah,
Above 65.
it doesn't.
No.
Oh,
You might want to put a second unit in.
okay.
And that's because that's what the problem we had last year, remember?
With Mary?
With Mary.
Yeah. Well, hopefully by December, Carlene will be back
What happened?
out of the house.
Actually, that's true, what we worried about.
Yeah.
With Mary, with the heater on, we could only get it up to about 65 degrees. That was our top temperature. And
That's not a bad temperature. I mean, for me, it's freezing,
for
but
me it's delightful, but
Yeah.
for you that's like Arctic conditions.
yeah. So,
So yeah.
65 is not agreeable.
See?
yeah. So,
No. So but I think we could put the second unit in.
yeah.
A second heater.
We never, one of those milk house heaters. We haven't.
Yeah, it's not a very strong heater in there either.
No.
The milk house heaters.
How big is the laundry building? What is it, 25 by 40, you think, the laundry? The laundry building?
My guess is at 24.
Okay, yeah.
I would build things in 4 foot.
Yeah.
4 foot plywood.
Well, you used a bedroom in there.
Yeah, the bedroom is Lynn's office right now.
Yeah.
So,
the bedroom.
a bed.
Sitting room. Well, it will be.
Yeah,
A big bathroom.
Yep. That's all you need. Bedroom, big, gigantic kitchen, sitting, everything room.
Now, I'd like to be able to say to somebody in California, "Oh, come on, we'll put you up somewhere."
That's what the
Mary.
yeah, that's what the thing is.
So Mary, I have heard from Mary, and what happened with Mary was that she was coming back because her home in California, she wasn't going to go back to, but then something changed and she went back to the house in California, whereas before she was just down in Mystic.
Okay, yeah.
So she's now actually
In California,
on
okay.
the other coast, but
Yeah,
I would like to think that if she's up this way, she'll
she would
wander
come
around,
in, yeah.
which would be lovely.
We liked her.
So
Okay, are we good now? Because it's, what time is it?
well, you need to get some sustenance before you go running with these sporty donkeys.
I know, I'm hungry already.
I said she needs to get sustenance before she.
I don't
goes
think we
running
have any
with
food,
sporty
though.
Donkeys. We went to Costco yesterday. We must have food.
What have
I-
we got? We got any food?
There's that lovely curry. And you
Oh,
got
right,
rice.
yeah, but we have to cook that.
No, you put it in the microwave.
What are we doing?
She's
All
got
right.
curry.
Oh, curry.
Yeah.
Did we have that?
When is Gwen coming back?
I have no idea. Yeah, we can make that, I
When's
guess.
Gwen coming back? Do you know?
What?
Gwen. When's she coming
When?
back?
I don't know.
I don't know. What are you looking for?
Tree is
I know. I put
Oh,
it.
that's your TV.
That's the TV wire. I don't know if
That's
you
my
guys.
TV wire.
And I put it. Those speed bumps are holding the wire down.
Sort of.
It's a much better setup than having the cars drive over it.
Yes.
Here's the wire that
Yeah,
she's
it
looking
sure
at.
is, but not. It should be tied to the tree.
It doesn't fit. It's too short. There's the wire. Goes all the way up there, and then I put the things here. So, yeah, that's what she's looking at. That's for her television, so she can watch news all day.
The wire's not in the goat pasture, is it?
No, it's not, because the goats chewed it. So they had to take it out of the goat pasture, because that's why you lost the.
Yeah, because the guy told me last time he was here that the goats were eating the wire, and that was my problem.
Yes, so it's now outside the goat
But it's a
pasture.
little short. I can't get it up to the tree to glue it to the tree, because it's just a little bit short. So maybe the next time he comes, we can get a little bit more wire and.
There's a whole lot of wire over here, but my guess is it doesn't.
Look,
feed over.
I fixed the refrigerator, okay? Above my pay grade.
Which is it, food or television?
Yeah.
Right now it's television because I do want to watch that Democratic.
Oh, the area that Janet works on.
Oh, that's very pretty, yeah.
She does a really good job.
Yeah,
from
this is
there.
fantastic. And you notice the goats can't get in there.
Janet works.
Yeah, this is
Garden she does.
it's really lovely. We replaced the fence too so that it looks nice when people drive up. And the goats have not been able to get in there to eat anything. And Janet does such a nice little job here. Yeah. Makes a statement when you drive up. Looks nice. So we're working on it, trying to make it normal again. Okay, can I go back to the chicken thing? What time is it?
No, you don't have time. It's 5:59.
Oh, I gotta go eat something because we have to go
I'm
run.
gonna get hungry. Am I allowed to get hungry yet?
No.
What's that idea?
Busy.
Really,
I'm living on ice cream here.
yeah,
Nothing
she's
wrong
not
with
starving
that.
to death.
You
And we do
can.
feed her. We're just kidding.
I know, but I'm beginning to. That's not. Ice cream and pizza is not gonna cut the mustard.
You're so lucky.
So I
You
mean,
have no idea.
all right, we'll go cook for you. All right. Good night,
Bye.
everyone. Bye.
Okay, so this.